Okay. Let's do this. My plan today or tonight is gonna be to keep polishing different lines of action. One of them is the UI. The other is the camera. The other is AI positioning. I put a video on Reddit. While sometimes it's true that the feedback is a bit useless in terms of that ass or like Prometheus or Warframe. Today has been really special because 99% of the feedback it has been really useful. So kudos on that, and that's what I'm gonna. Hey Vinny, ¿cómo estás? And those comments are actually on a spot, and they just basically mirror what bothered me the most. The camera now, there are things going on with the camera, and this is another skill, to take the feedback and to translate that feedback into your project, not just take the feedback and do the changes in the kind of feedback, because sometimes those changes are not connected with another system in the game. For example, the camera. The feedback is the camera looks quite close on melee, and it is true. But there are different things going on here. One of them is, for sure, I do believe we need to again put the camera back as before, a bit more. The other is that happens because when you play and you hit the enemies, they don't go backwards. So you are entering their visual space and they are very big on a screen. So sometimes you don't see even the entire body. So that could be a problem with the positioning of the enemies actually as well, or both. I think as always, usually it's a mix of both things. So, oh shit. Like that. That's quite close. Maybe it's quite loud. Oh, I had a break as well. And it's true that happens, and it feels that this is actually close, like there, or when you cross this too much. Yeah, this is annoying. It feels good, but I think can be improved. Yeah, it's this moment. Yeah, actually maybe I work in AI positioning today. If I had the time, maybe I jump into that in a bit. There are different ways. You can do a EQS. Now I'm trying to analyze camera positioning. There we go. He's gonna block me. Oh, I broke his blocking. Okay, I killed both. Where are the others? Okay, let's try this. Blocking, okay, cool. Oh shit, no. Okay, maybe yes. No. Okay, let me see if I can attack. 1, 2, 3. This should block at some point. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna fuck you. Wow, I broke the defense again. Hey, there we go. Blocking. Okay, no specific changes.
This is painful.
Epic. Look at that. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, first things first. I'm gonna focus in the camera work. And I'm thinking different ways. One of them for sure is to move when you are blocking. I want to move the enemy backwards. So let me see if I find animation. Is this the guy, right? Yeah, this is our guy. There is something that I don't like about this. Okay, let's try anyway. So what I want to do is I need to do 2 animations basically. So I'm gonna do here pushing, and I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna remove the root motion temporary. I'm thinking, maybe, yeah, let's remove the root motion. And basically, it's a shame. I don't like too much animation. But yeah, what can I do? It is what it is. So what I want to do is to take the root, make a key there, and make another key there. It's too much, but let's try anyway. And now we are gonna go to the curve editor and make this a bit more interesting. Usually you want a curve more like this. Even you can extend this more and doing this like softer there. Boom. Maybe less, because I want just a hint. I don't want to abuse this. Yeah, that's like maybe 1.5 meters, 2 meters maybe. Okay, so that's the first part. I could animate maybe spine a bit, maybe. But the thing is, just trying to do something that feels a bit different there. The head doesn't matter because it's gonna be looking at me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the upper arm a bit. We create a key there. We create another key there. Whatever, just a bit of extra shows, super quick. It happens very, very quick, so literally maybe the spine should have a bit of going backwards here. Something like that. Okay, so now we are gonna copy paste this. And this is gonna have this other montage. So we can now put this again as loop, as root motion. So it's gonna keep using root motion there. What do you think about editing animations in the engine to make limb movement? Does it make sense or is too hacky? No, for sure. For leaning, I think it's more than enough. I mean, obviously, you have an animator do all the animations in a DCC software rather than Unreal or Control Rig. Do that properly on Maya or Blender. But sometimes for like things like this, at least to prototype the idea, do that in engine, and then once it's proven, you can do the final version outside. That's what I would do, and that's what I'm doing now. If I like the idea, I would do this animation properly with motion capture next time. For leaning, yeah. I mean, it's better if you have a bit of a real pose or something with more love and work, depending on how complex and realistic is your game. If it's Ubisoft style, you need a bit of extra data. If it's more like, you know, like casual or like a more stylized, you can do a leaning left, right, you know, from backwards on engine, and should work, I think. But yeah, I like to prototype first and then prove it, and then if I like it, I change it. Okay, so here I just want literally just this. Boom. So now the question is, this is the tricky part. The question is, yeah. When I attack, I'm thinking now, when I do the melee parent, basically I'm registering if the AI is blocking. If the AI is blocking, actually, sorry for the mess again, prototyping, quick and dirty. but basically here I'm checking in this compare blocking chance. So if he's blocking, the funny part is that I play this animation, but I don't send anything to the AI, so the AI doesn't have any reaction more than keep blocking. And that, I think now is where we can change that smartly, because we know who is the target. So basically what I'm gonna do is to take the hit actor, and here where the animation of the montage happens like a kind of parry attack or a fail attack, I want to add a loose gameplay tag most likely, because I don't need even a game effect. I'm gonna just by the way, just sharing what I came up positioning, I create a blueprint function library that has a bunch of position calculations, so each behavior can call it from wherever it needs. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Now I got more like a sine wave, but it is true that I want to improve that a bit. So EQS is one system. You get a donut or a circle of points, and you map them, and then each 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and then if a point is taken by a AI, you have in the map a boolean that says taken, so, or you remove that from the array, any of those. Meaning actually removing the point from that circle, that will work, because the next AI that needs a point is gonna use that one. So what I would do is, in the service, if AI is less than, let's say, 20 meters, you can do this even in 2 layers, like from 20 meters to 60 meters, like a wider kind of surrounding you, flanking you, you know, like a proper flanking from behind. Do the EQS, and from that EQS you create that array every 3 seconds, you clean it and you create a new one. Each AI in that range is gonna take this array. Most likely the array belongs to the player character, so the target actor, it will get this array, no? So AI is gonna check his target actor, and his target actor is gonna give this array of points, and it's gonna take, could be random, but I think they should be prioritized. So the way of prioritizing these points with a EQS would be easy, but you can also say by index. But anyway, you got those, you take the point, and the point is automatically removed there, and then the AI is gonna stay close to that point until, I would say, the player moves more than, I don't know, 3 meters, and then you calculate again a new array of points. That's one option. I think about different options. There are many of them. The thing is, CRETE is very fast paced, and you are changing your position constantly. So AI needs to do prediction in future of where you are gonna be. Otherwise, AI will never catch up with you. Yeah, you can strafe. Strafe is fine. I've been back and forth with different systems. I'm kind of happy with what I got now, but it's true that, because what I like about the system I got now is that they don't stop too much, because on CRETE the idea is to don't stop. If the AI stops, it's a very easy target with a ranged weapon headshot. So I want the AI always to be moving left, right. So to me the idea of having points is a bit obsolete in terms of, that's more Assassin's Creed, that you have the layout of enemies, or Ghost of Tsushima, games like this where you have the layout of enemies almost static, and then you decide in a kind of almost turn-based game sometimes. CRETE is fucking chaos, and enemies move left and right constantly. So that's why I think I got this kind of system with EQS in the past, and I removed it because they got a nice semicircle or circle surrounding, but they were static at some point until the new points were given. So yeah, there are many ways of solving this, to be honest. Okay, let's give this guy a gameplay tag, and this I think doesn't need to replicate, but because server is gonna check this, but let's make this as a kind of ability state. I would say the state is gonna be push block. It's quite unique state, but it's not blocking. So it's a way of I being attacked but I not been receiving damage, so you are push block somehow. And then this is a lot of energy lost there. I need to consider this to change this maybe, but we'll see. Okay, now we got that, and we can go now to the blocking or guard ability. I think it's guard or block. Maybe it's block. It's gonna be block. Yeah, this one. So what I want to do here is, in the moment this happens, wait tag to actor. The actor is gonna be self. If this happens, stop the montage you are playing. And then let's play this other montage, which is ancestor block montage 2. And here is the question. This is interesting. But it's cool though. It's cool because yeah, I like this. Uncompleted, keep playing this. Don't worry, because we keep the flow going to this direction no matter what. This is interesting. I thought they block more time. Apparently not. Ah, yeah, the tag is push block. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. What is your problem? Target actor, dude, is self. Okay. This looks decent to me. So I should put a... I'm gonna put a breakpoint because maybe it's not very easy to see. It's loading. That didn't work. Oh, that worked. But the previous one didn't.
I need more energy.
Why?
My energy's low.
Oh, that's weird. I think... Huh. I'm gonna exaggerate this a fucking lot. But something tells me this is not working. I'm gonna remove also this root motion temporary. Because I want to see... No. I'm gonna keep it. It should work. Unless... I shouldn't need to replicate that. I don't care if client knows about that. The server is taking care of that. So... Yeah, it's loading. Always the AI until I got a kind of initializer. There we go. Block me, don't die. Let me just waste my energy. Because otherwise I'm gonna break their defenses. Is that a blow? Man, I shouldn't play good. I need to play worse. I'm breaking your ass, dude. I need a challenge here. Okay, that didn't do that shit. Okay, let's do the following. Let's go here. Let's draw a sphere. The sphere is gonna be in the location. And we put this here. We put the duration 2 seconds, thickness 2. Okay. And now the next step, the ability will be ender. Okay, let's exaggerate this a bit more because I'm getting frustrated about they are not blocking. Push block. So I wonder if should replicate? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. Oh, should replicate. Okay, he went to Narnia. Block me. Block me without me breaking your... He went to Narnia. Block me. Block me. Joder, tío. No. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's working. Of course. Yeah. This is quite fun. It's because the speed is quite high. That's kind of interesting. I didn't expect, because I guess the root motion gives inherit physics after the exit of the root motion. Because I wanted to change the scale of the root, but what I changed is the rate of the animation. Let's wait for the shit. Yeah, that okay. I just need this to work normal.
Damn.
Wait. Why? Oh, I see. There are different problems here to consider. The first one is I should remove gameplay, remove loose gameplay tags, and thus make literal, and this should be push block, and this belongs to the same dude. But I should do this also. This is just a step 1. Step 2, should be here as well, just in case this doesn't terminate or this keeps going or whatever. And the second one, this is kind of interesting. Let's speed this up a bit. And let's put this a bit more obvious, because I didn't see any substantial change in the impact. So let's try to test that. Let's wait. They are initialized. This is kind of optimized AI, so they take 10 seconds. Okay. We got that. Okay. Bye. So I need to think a couple of things. I have different ideas. For some reason, the montage is repeating. And I think it's because this should... It could be rated with this, but I don't like this at this moment, because if we trigger this only once, means that in the same ability the second time is not gonna move the character, but at the same time, let me see. Okay, so it's repeating the montage. Oh, I don't want this shit to loop. I don't want this shit to loop. But it shouldn't loop. But wait a second. It shouldn't loop unless this is what is looping. Aha, I see. It's never going to incomplete. I think this was the key. Even though I think I can do this better. Okay. Yeah, that's working now. Okay. So now we can put this rate maybe to 0.7. Root motion maybe to 2. And check this again. I like it, but needs to be slower. It's not that, I don't know, it's not that much, but can try this, and this should be only once. I guess because the blend takes a bit of time. Anyway, let's try that. We can try like this. Until we got the perfect spot. This is the first step of the camera positioning. The next one is gonna be to open the camera a bit by enemies or something like that. We can define that. be more organic maybe. So far let's focus in having this working. Ah, that's cool. Okay. It's too much, but
My energy's low.
it's silly, but it's getting there. I broke the defense there.
My energy's low. My energy's low. My energy's low. Oh, this is painful. My energy's low. I need more energy.
Okay. So my opinion is this rate needs to be faster. Not too much fast, to be honest. Just I would say this, and root motion. I think something like this should work. I think we're already in the sweet spot. Also, this is a good thing because another big issue in terms of skills, or more like, you know, if you play a lot you can do this, okay, but if not, it's frustrating, is when you are blocked, AI is gonna attack you instantly and you're gonna be in his range, so you always need to dodge, and that's okay. But the problem is, it's good sometimes just to have that extra forgiveness sometimes, a bit. I killed him. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Ah, it's cool, it's cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yes. Yeah, it's just a bit, but I think it's just enough. Like maybe just a bit less, a bit faster, but that's it. Just a hint. Now, camera. The thing is, camera is already, there's a setting in the camera, so to change the fob. So I'm thinking if the change should be more fob or distance. I'm gonna go for distance in this case. Not extremely, not a strong opinion on this as well. I want to keep investigating this more. Maybe I need a contextual camera at some point by, you know, traversal or combat. But Yeah, we can define this here. Dynamic camera, and I guess this is gonna take the maximum arm length, which is 165. Yeah. So this is actually not relevant. 165. I can go for 190. I don't like it. 185. Not yet convinced. Not yet. It's true that most of the players will choose the maximum FOB possible. Yeah, maybe this is the way. But yeah, I guess feels a bit better. Too hard. Okay. I still think I play and thinking at the same time. It's okay. I don't feel yet quite sure, because there are many other things to consider for the camera work, and that's level design in general. I don't want to open too much the camera. Also, this is really broken. This is really broken. It's like the FOB here is changed. What is the FOB? This looks like a massive FOB. Okay, let me just start removing prints around and let me check something, because this is bothering me right now. Okay, let's see, because I think I got a couple of prints that they should not be there. One looks like the energy. Oh, this is the energy. Ah, no. This is bullshit. Yeah, all this crap. Yeah, I need to do the buttons setup, but yeah, anyway, that should be okay. There is a print. I can go to the log. There is a print there that is bugging me because I can't debug other stuff. And the 4.9 thing looks like energy. Unless it's the energy of the ancestors. Because I don't see any prints in the... Yeah, thank you, Vinny. Yeah, I know it looks better in combat. The thing is, you lose a bit of immersion in other places. But I guess it's a combat heavy game, so that's the sacrifice. Don't tell me about this error, motherfucker. I'm not interested. Oh, it's the hat. Okay, the hat is 1. The hat is 1. It's the only one. The percent. CRETE hat. Okay. But why say 00 constantly, man? Okay. It's the fucking hat. Whatever. So, yeah. Oh, fuck off. What? Dude, all these events needs to get destroyed. Oh my god. What the fuck is all this crap? These all systems change. Oh, I see, all this was broken. No, not this one though. Making a game is all about maintenance of your blueprints. Because it's gonna eat you alive if you don't do this. Trust me. Like, all this crap here. I'm just now following lines. This is even still working, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna delete anything now because I'm a bit scared of this fucking mess. Oh, this is still. Okay, I'm just removing the prints. Let's focus on that. Hey, this is the man. No, it's not. No, it is. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, this is the boy. This was the boy. And this one. Okay, there we go. Now let's see how much prints I got lower. This is the 777. Okay, that disappears. Cool. This is chat. Lower. Okay, nothing on the word. Because what I really wanted to do in terms of the camera now, because I'm paranoid, it is on tick of the master. I want to do a very quick check here, and I want to take this, get fog or get a field of view, and I want to print this shit out because I'm paranoid that when I use the interaction, because the camera changes there, I'm changing my fob when I go back. Something is off. And I don't like off things because it puts me nervous in general. So I'm gonna put this as 0 and the color as a beautiful green. This will tell me the fob and should tell, I don't know how much was it, depending on how much you are now. Okay, so the fob is 89, is 90. Okay, correct. If I go here, 9 is 100, motherfucker. Why? So this changes to 50. And if I leave this, motherfucker, to 100. It was broken all the time. Okay. I hate this. It's very broken. I really don't want to deal with this right now. Because this goes to the interaction system and it's something I want to refactor. It's not the moment. Puts me angry. So I want to check exactly just the part of common interaction, because it's another messy class. Well, it's not messy, it's just basically here it's actually happening in the master. It's in the menus. It's one of these ones. It's the ability selector. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I decided to use this shit. Yeah, 90. Okay. But that leaves another question. Now the fob doesn't change. Everything is broken in this class. It's not interacting, it's something weird going on there. Now it's 90. But yeah, the camera... I'm gonna do something I never did before. I'm gonna do something I never did before. And just curiosity. I'm gonna go to the dynamic camera. I'm gonna put here, so 185. Okay. I'm gonna put 500. I'm very curious. I'm really curious about CRETE on this mode. I never did it before. I think never. Wow. It's another game. World of Warcraft. So interesting. Man, it's another game. It's funny. So weird. It feels okay, eh? It doesn't feel bad. But obviously you are not in the combat. You are more in RPG style. Okay, funny. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, you shouldn't rely in many options because that can break many things later. The options you put needs to be minor, you know, like small, not so big to this level. I just wanted to experiment. I mean, you can go wild. You can go really wild. You can go as wild now as turning this into a RTS. Crazy shit going on there. This is disaster guaranteed. Holy shit. State abilities. Oh, I didn't take shit because it's broken.
I'm ready to break them, baby.
Diablo. Okay, enough. Yeah. I know, man. First time we can see different things that we never saw before, like the feet. Oh my god. Okay. Nice experiment. But we need to be strong. Keep with what will work. And I think my opinion is 200. 2 meters from the back. That will give us sometimes the feet, all the time the hand. I can maybe do 220 or something like that. You still have in the menu options to change the camera fob. Yeah, it's a bit more intense. But yeah, I think just to give a bit of extra information around, I can give this extra 230 maybe. Something like that. 30 centimeters. Yeah, this gives a bit of fit. Dios, I need to fix this. I don't know why it works and why it sometimes doesn't. Maybe mistake also. Oh wow, I forgot there was 200 people there. I almost kill everyone there, eh? Okay, okay. You see, they surround you a bit because they are completely following a kind of sign. It's not perfect, but if I take a group, it's very weird to see them all together in the same place. They have a bit of, you see, spread. That's a bit dead scattered there, I see. Right there. Yeah, that should be, maybe one should be there already. Also because they do these jumps, they try to get your back as well. Now it's getting laggy. What do you think the best place to set enemy in combat counter should be on perception? What do you think is the best place to set enemy in combat counter? You mean state to be in combat? Should be on perception, aiming to limit how many AIs get aggressive at once on the behavior tree. I mean, there are different ways of tackle this. On CRETE is a bit complex system that I can't summarize quickly because there are many things on place. I use just the perception system as a starting point to know if there is something in front, and that's it. And later I decide the distance of the perception. The more AI on fight, the less perception potential AIs will have in the future, so I have like a soft limiter to avoid to have 20 AI in combat. So once you surpass 5, the 6th one is gonna be harder to get in combat, the 7th, and also makes sense because it's like if you are completely bullied by 5 ancestors, at some point the ancestor number 6 and 7 is not gonna care. It's like whatever, this is gonna be done. But once you kill them, you are already only have 4 in combat, meaning that this ancestor now is gonna care. So basically this is a way of balancing the perception somehow. But there are many other rules that, depending on the difficulty, depending on the time on the level, the more time you are on the level, the more perception the ancestor will have, so it gets busier and busier and harder. So there are many things, many factors, but in a nutshell, I got a static perception threshold, a dynamic perception threshold, a perception minimum distance on the player. Then if I'm playing cooperative or not, the perception system changes as well. The difficulty changes this as well. There is a bit of randomness by the personality of the ancestors as well. So overall, the combats are always between 2-3, maximum 8-9 if you are in the very end of the level. You can get until 9-10 maximum. At that point, it's gonna be very hard to have new ancestors unless you hit them directly, but that's your call. By perception, then it's not gonna happen. And they also forget about you. If after X time they didn't see you or something, they say, okay, fuck off. But yeah, again, different ways of tackling that for sure. Okay, so camera is more or less fixed. I wanted to also clean the UI a bit. It's a bit now again loaded again of crap. I'm thinking where and how. Definitely the map should be hidden. It's not visible here, but should be hidden. The timer should be there. Sadly, most of the information, yeah, maybe that thing in the bottom, the biohacks and mutations, I think all that stuff should be gone. Yeah, I will think about that. I'm thinking about putting the map only with M, contextual keys basically. The missions, it could be info, I. So we got the map here on the top, we got the missions on the left. Then we got the currency, which is here, but now if we move, maybe we should go put this on the top on vertical. Yeah, I think the vertical is better here. So we got a kind of symmetry in this diagonal. This is for the chat at this moment, and so it's gonna be empty, and we remove the mutations and we remove the biohacks. The biohacks doesn't matter to see that at all. So we remove the biohacks and we remove the mutations altogether. And we put that there in a menu that I'm gonna start working very soon. Then what else? Yeah, the rank and performance doesn't matter. We can remove that. The press tab theme. Yeah, maybe, you know, I'm just thinking like where to put things, but definitely the DNA on the right is gonna be horizontal on the top. Mutations and biohacks are gonna be gone, so that keeps things quite clean there. I think so. Also, I believe I just did something already with that, but I don't know if it's working. Yeah, well, almost. Yeah. The timer maybe should be there. The ping optional. Yeah, the DNA I think should be. We are working on the icons. I'm just thinking now. Oh, hello. I wanna kick. Oh, fuck, you're retarded. Okay, don't point me, eh?
Shit. Oh, painful.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I will do that another day. I'm fucking tired. I need to sleep. Hey, original. Look, you came today when I just destroyed. Tomorrow I got this panel at the neck about AI, and I need to prepare the facts of AI to share. I'm gonna be politically correct. But so yeah, I need to just. I got some private messages, even from politicians, about articles to read, just to go there educated, because I'm not sure about the position of other panelists too much. I have a sense, an idea, because I know them a bit, but I didn't want to check, and I don't want to care too much. But I want to go there at least with the responsibility of talking true. So I'm gonna try to do my best. Now Dinek. Well, yeah, Dinek. I quit. That was my last company, and I quit when the COVID happened. Many shit happened there, and I decided, no in my watch, man, no in my watch. I'm done. So bye. A lot of professionals, a lot of great people, a lot of friends I met there, that I keep maintaining, but that was poor decision making, very poor decision making in many things that I didn't like, many people didn't like, but I got this good or bad thing that maybe it's a Spaniard thing, maybe it's a reckless thing, that I don't give a fuck about speaking up, and I didn't give a fuck, and at some point I just decided, okay, I think that's it. Like, in a COVID hit, the first one to receive the hit shouldn't be the artist, should be the shareholders. Period. Salary cuts, bullshit of that? No, man. We don't have equity here. You have equity. You are a shareholder. Why we should pay the costs of your entrepreneurial adventure? No way, man. So yeah, I just decided to go by my own, because I didn't like what I saw, and I didn't like the philosophy, and fuck it. Again, great artists, great professionals, supervisors, talented people, but the industry is fucked up everywhere, not just DNEG, NPC, ILM, it's fucked up, it's broken, it doesn't make fucking sense. And the people is like, every single time you try to unionize, every single time, there is always someone up there that is gonna try to put you fear, is gonna try to persuades you to don't do that because that's bad for your mates, that's bad for this company. Why would you want to unionize? It's gonna only bring more problems. But this is Margaret Thatcher playbook, and that's very sad. So I'm lucky enough in my life and my career that, I don't know, from 6-7 years ago, I could start to do whatever I wanted to do and say time to time, no, I disagree on that. I don't want to be part of this. Bye, so yeah. Yeah, jobs. I mean, again, I don't want to break the dreams of people that want to work in VFX or want to get a job in VFX. And, when my girlfriend speaks with me or talks with me about industry, game industry or film industry, VFX industry, I need to bite my tongue because she's younger than me and she's now in this moment of being super excited about specific companies she loves and she would like to apply, and it's fair to support that, and it's fair to, because I've been there and I understand that you need to walk the journey. You don't want to be the what is the name, the poopy party, the downer, whatever. You don't want to be that, even less if it's someone you care, or you love. But at the same time, I just share with her my thoughts about many things, and I hope that is also helping, because when you need to negotiate a salary, and again, the salary gap is real, there is a lot of sexism in the industry, in every industry, to be honest, so your salary is quite defined by your level of confidence in an interview. As simple as that. Your salary sometimes is not even defined by your skills. Is defined by your confidence in a fucking interview and your negotiation skills in the 2, 3, 4 emails afterwards. And that's my experience, and it's not just mine, it's how this shit works. That because there is no unions, there is no bands, there is no regulation of how this fucking works. Yeah, I want this, okay, cool. No, I want 10k extra, okay, fine. That's it. And sometimes people don't know how to do that, and it's good to to tell them a bit of, look, all these companies are great, they do great movies, but you need to understand that money is the fucking king everywhere, and you need to talk that language if you want to progress, sadly. So yeah, that's my takeaway. Anyone, and keep trying, keep pushing. Now the next fight is this stupid AI bullshit crap, theft, global theft, that many are defending from their throne of marketers and PR, and they don't even understand what they are talking about. If the goal is to me, I'm gonna practice with you, actually, because I got thought. I sometimes, again, I talk a lot with my girlfriend and other people about this, but I got more and more thoughts. And one thought I got today is like all these AI tech bros that defend so much AI as the revolution. My genuine question is, the revolution to where? To where exactly? To a golden age of art and creation? Or to reduce the fucking cost of your company, that you have your people overtiming already, and you think this is gonna be the solution, so you are not sued, and you don't hit legal anytime soon, and you think this is gonna be your savior. Like, when COVID happened, most of the VFX companies had money issues, as always. VFX, flat profit. I mean, it's always on the edge. And COVID was perfect storm, because they finally could hide in the excuse of, of an external factor. Now with AI, I believe they found the excuse to start firing people. Like, hey, yeah, but we are more productive now. It's like, yeah, dude, but this tool, by law, is replacing artists, meaning that the database using these AI generative tools are not falling in copyright fair use. It could be illegal, and you could face a potential lawsuit, because copyright fair use has one specific point that says that if the amount of images is big, first of all, and the final outcome is to produce something similar of the original images, in this case, for example, digital painting, that's not copyright fair use, because it's basically competition. You are displacing an industry, and that's where copyright tells you, no. If you are going to use this art, if you are going to use this, for example, database of Nintendo to, I don't know, let's imagine, very complicated, because in digital art, everything goes in the same market. But, I don't know, to do sandals in the beach with generative art, maybe, it could be fair use. But basically all these tools are trying to replace from the same people they were stolen. It is a loop. It's not me stealing from artists, I'm gonna steal the jobs of marketers, of, I don't know, bus drivers, of, no, it's me stealing you from you to replace you. Me stealing from your art to replace you. You see the problem here? So that's why copyright doesn't fall as fair use there. So that's my question, is like, what is the final goal? To create a golden age of art? I can tell you, no, it's not. First of all, because the outputs are fucking copycats everywhere. It's a mare magnum of nonsense that looks flashy and with amazing color palettes, but basically it's a statistical database. Of course you're gonna have nice color palettes when you have 6 billion of images. Of course, in the latent space you go, at the end of the day, what is reinforced, and after 6 billion of images, your reinforcement is gonna be so polished that you're gonna have beautiful images. But what is the fucking intent? What do you want to tell me with this? What is the backstory? Why you choose that color? Why you choose that angle? Why you choose that anatomy? Why you choose those proportions? How this is connected with the rest of the universe? What is the backstory? What is the ideology behind? What is the emotions behind? What is all this fucking shit about? So it's something that resonates on me, and I'm fucking tired about that, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna switch off. I need to do a bit of research here and there. Oh, I got the window there. Anyway, have a beautiful night. See you soon. Take care. Oh, tell me your point of view if you want before I leave. Oh, sorry, I'm reading you now. Just what to explain. That's good. Still eyes open. Lol, I have a point of view. I hear you. We are discussing, so in a bad way. No. Humans learn in the same way. No, humans don't learn in the same way AI does. That's our way of our anthropological view of making everything we don't understand quite clear and looks like human, we make him human. This happens with religion, this happens with mythology, this happens with when we see a robot moving like a human, we humanize everything. AI is a statistical database. This statistical database is based in reinforcement. We humans learn through emotion. For example, there are many studies that says that kids learn way better when they are having fun, when they are having emotions. You remember more things when you are traumatized, when you feel fun, when you feel happy, when you feel emotionally connected with the content you are studying at that very moment. But also implies context, intentions, emotions, a massive, incredible processes that are related with your environmental and cultural context. Machines don't do that. Machines take data, splitting up in different categories, labeled by humans, by the way, because this is interesting, and then just follows a pattern from a random, and this is very important, from a random sigma noise to put you an output as an image. Machines don't learn. And by the way, there is no even AI, it's machine learning. There is no intelligence. This is another PR word. So that's why on court, if you go and you say, no, but machines learn in the same way humans do. No, it is not true. The problem of this is a machine is able to create trillions more of content that a human can do. And this means that AI is not a tool, it's a weapon. For example, if humans, rather than having nails, we got knives in our fingers, I can tell you that these knives, because its capability, they would be regulated. You can't use your knives on public spaces. You can't use your knife in a bus. You can use your knife to push someone and hurt them. It would be in the law, it would be legislated. If our brain were able to copy and to plagiarize and to create the same amount of content as AI can do, I can tell you, it would be regulated historically in the past. But we are limited. AI learn in a different way. It's mass production. That's why it needs to be heavily regulated. I do believe is breaking copyright everywhere. I think it's breaking the industry, and I think they are just going fucking reckless with no sense, and everyone is gonna regret in 2 years' time. I can tell you that. So yeah, I mean, it's not just about a strong opinion, it's about facts, to be honest. So no, it's okay. I mean, tomorrow I got this, so I expect questions, so it's good. But that's the thing. It's like when cars were invented, people started to test these things with no speed limits, with no care about safety, no belts, no nothing, and people died, like thousands a year. At some point, the traffic code was created. The problem I see here is, yes, we need to regulate AI. My feel is many of these AI bros, knowing that AI might be regulated, rather than slowing down, they are pushing in this stupid pump and dump. They are just creating APIs on top of Stable Diffusion to resell it, like this fucking stupid skybox generator that, by the way, I've been ghost blocked by the CEO because he didn't like me to tell them that they were using copyrighted work from Nintendo and from Hideo Kojima. They block me, and then they sell it because they do this as research project, because that sometimes is copyright fair use. And once they got their use base of millions, they say, hey, yeah, but we are gonna give you, if you want the premium access, you just need to pay $15. They start with 15, then it's 20, then it's 25, and you can have access of infinite uses of this beautiful AI. But remember, this was as a research project. Fuck off. You are fucking cheater. You create a new company and you buy the IP of your first company to create something that was initially researched, and that's why you use the copyright material, and now you want to fucking monetize that. That's borderline crazy fucking illegal to the core, man. That's insane, dude. So you create this with a kind of altruistic behavior of helping the creation of art, using copyrighted material, say, no, this is for research purposes, and 1 year later, you take your IP from your own company, you dissolve the company to don't hit legal or the court at any time, and you create a new company with already trained model, so no one can track you. No, this company is the one who trained, but we are not training anymore, we are just using the data that's already trained, so there is no database here. Fuck off, dude. What the fuck? What we are playing around here? What is all this about? This is not about a revolution of creation. This is a fucking theft in your face. A fucking theft in your face hidden in good words and good fucking LinkedIn posts of how cool is this Coca-Cola bullshit. Dude, grow up. What the fuck is this crap? Even the Coca-Cola ad is not done by AI. It's all fucking inflated bullshit everywhere. The point is, people don't even realize. People is not educated enough to notice that all this is shooting in our fucking feet. They don't notice. In 10 years time, AI can't be fed by itself because shit in, shit out. If you start feeding AI with its own content, in 5 iterations you have a massive beautiful piece of shit as a pixel dump. So what you're gonna do when in 10 years no one is gonna do art because it's gonna be replaced by AI? You're gonna have a fucking mare magnum of no sense. So yeah. They say there are no new ideas, teachers. When I just learn how to write a script, do you know what they say? Go look at films and programs I like and write down bit by bit. What happens then? It will learn how to write. But I don't understand the comparison, man. If you talk about real artists, I don't know your teacher. I don't know why. I don't understand very well. But if you want to build yourself as an artist, you need to develop things as emotional intelligence, observation, empathy, knowledge of physics, astrology, astronomy, myths, religions, books, history, your connections with your father, your connection with your mother, your connection with your friends, your traumas, your dilemmas, your phobias, your fetishisms, everything. And that builds your ideology and your idea. Do you think a machine has anything of that? No. It's a statistical database. The seed of Yuna, for example, is not born by a fucking statistical database. It's born by the death of my father. It's born by my love to biopunk. It's born by the idea of making something, the biggest ellipsis in filmmaking. That was Stanley Kubrick in Space Odyssey, when the monkey throws the bomb and then becomes a spaceship. It was the biggest ellipsis in filmmaking. I wanted to do something honoring Stanley Kubrick. I do art also to honor other artists. Do you think AI is doing something to honor anything? It's a fucking statistical database. We are not that. We are not that. The comparison of how a machine learns with a human learns is just not even debatable. It's completely honest. It's ridiculous. It's completely, it's no sense. But the narrative now, because you know why they do this? You know why they compare this? Because they know once they hit the court, this is gonna be their line of defense, legally speaking, to say what is the difference. But it's very easy to revoke, because there is no any facts about that humans learn as machines do. Now they are coming to fucking quantum computers are actually how brain works. It's fucking bullshit and a massive, incredible speculation and sensationalism. Humans don't learn as machines do. First of all, calling learning of what a machine does is a big stretch already. But comparing how machine learns in a human is like a way of, I can just fucking steal you with this database, because at the end of the day, humans do the same. Humans copy and paste from others. No, man. I can't give you a photocopy of anything. I can't give you a AI thing. What I can do is to read information with my body, my 5 senses, my sight, my smell, my ears, my tact, and my skin. And with that, I can process that information in my brain. It's gonna interact with my emotions, my memories, my goals, my fears. It's gonna interact with all this in my brain. A lot of fucking chemistry going on there. And it's gonna give you something that is not a photocopy. It's an interpretation of the reality. AI doesn't do fucking interpretations. AI copy patterns, reproduce patterns, done. Yeah. It will erase the result of the human experience dataset emotion we have observed. Yeah, but that's not the machine. That's basically copy pasting the work of others. It's like a photocopy of the photocopy. So that's why it's not learning. It's not. It's basically replicating. It's a copycat, a sophisticated collage. But really, does the consumer care? It doesn't matter if the consumer care or not. What really cares if is the parliament's law and democracy care or not. Consumers, consumerism. Do we want that? Do we want everything to be ruled by fucking Silicon Valley here? I don't know. I don't think so. If they don't, then the emotions by the creator and on the artist doesn't matter. Okay, sorry, because I got delay in the chat. If they don't, then the emotions by the creator or the artist doesn't matter. You mean like if we care about emotions or not? We should care, because even if you go to watch, I don't know, Super Mario movie, and you can think, oh, Super Mario, all these things you talk about, philosophy, your emotions connected with your family, I don't see that in Super Mario. Well, that's what you think. If you start pulling the string, you will see all the individual artists there. They all have stories of why they started to learn art, what schools they were, why they decided to go to an stylized idea and work in McAfee Illumination, France. The creator of Super Mario, the stories, the plumber, how all this started. The concept that in the very beginning Mario Bros was a face of a fucking disgusting guy, and they redesigned that. All that movie that now looks like pure consumerism, it was only possible because before, in the past, one day, someone got ideas, emotions, ideologies, context, backstory, cultural biases, all that created today a product that we can call Super Mario. But you see what I mean? Even if we are surrounded by products everywhere, one day, even Apple, it was a genuine, completely emotional idea, and the product comes later. Capital enters at some point. Now what we are trying to do is to give you fucking products with no fucking soul from the first day. We are gonna have these AI games that they do with 2D bullshit or this kind of AI voices or AI 3D videos is the most pointless empty pixel experiment that can't be even considered art, of course, that I've seen in decades. Even fucking NFTs. that's a lot to say. They were a little bit, I don't know, funny, because at the end of the day it was people wasting money with other people, so whatever. If they like to suck their cocks between each other, that's not my call. They can do that by their own. So this AI thing, the main problem is now they are taking from people, from artists that, by the way, they've been always treated badly, historically speaking, and sell this as a product where you happily are gonna, pay your monthly fee to create content that is based in your images. I'm surprised that no more people is speaking up and calling out the bullshit, but hey, there we go. I don't like to be in police mode and be overwatching people on LinkedIn saying bullshit. I really don't like it. I hate it, actually. But I hate even more when I see 30 comments with fucking rockets, fires, it's amazing, wow, what you can do now. And I don't find a single comment saying, dude, what is your data set? Because this looks a lot like Super Mario. I mean, literally, I can show you... give me a second, because I don't want to spoil bullshit of other projects. I don't know if it's gonna open. Oh, they're gonna be lucky. Maybe I can open with other software. Give me a second. Because this is the guy that blocked me. So they did this kind of a stupid skybox generator. I asked about the dataset and they told me, no, this dataset, I'm opening, this dataset is our own curated dataset, and we hire environment artists. And then I did a little experiment. I put environment with the style of Super Mario Bros. And then I got, I don't know, what is this, Sonic? Or you think is Lara Croft? Or does it look like a new IP? No. This is fucking Mario. So what do you mean by your own curated dataset? That you basically scrape the internet again? It's Solid Snake, of course. No, I mean, to be honest, I got... I did more experiments just to be sure, because they told me, no, it's our own custom. Okay, tell me more. Fortnite. Okay, I don't know you play the game. I'm gonna try to don't spoil you this one. Because maybe I'm crazy, eh? Oh, well, I'm gonna spoil you because it's gonna be... Oh, no, look. Okay, maybe I can do this without the spoiling. Cool. So... Any clues? This is tricky, maybe. Any clues of what is this? I can resolve the puzzle right now for you. Because maybe this one is a bit trickier. Okay. I'm gonna give you the answer. Fucking Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding everywhere. So when they say, oh, how this is fucking legal? How this is fucking legal to start with? Are you kidding me, man? So they say now, no, this is free, it's for research. But in a comment later, they answer, in the future, we will add a premium service. Premium, you know, like for people with bigger needs. What do you mean bigger needs? Basically, that you can use this 5 times a day, but if you want more, you need to pay your $30 a month, right? Those $30 means that you are not anymore a non-profit research organization. You are a profitable product, and that product to exist has been used with no consent, no credit, and no permission, the work of others, and not just artists putting things on ArtStation. Fucking Hideo Kojima, fucking Nintendo, and fucking Epic Games. And I could keep going, of course. This was me 10 minutes of experiment. How this is even legal? And I will say it's been mentioned previously by someone dataset of your life lead you to create an enemy which looks like... No, we don't do that as an artist, I told you already. We artists, I play Death Stranding, I'm inspired by Death Stranding, and then I go to Unreal Engine and I decide, oh, I want to change the fog to make the environment more foggy. And I like a little bit, I don't know, the creatures. So I would like to be scary but more connected with my universe, CRETE. We don't do the same. It's not true. Really, man, it's not true. Machines don't have this thinking I'm having with you right now. I'm processing the information. I'm digesting the information. I'm comparing the information with other data. I can read a book and I can get inspired by that book and create a different music that inspires me to do a different creature that inspires me to do with something I live in the morning that maybe doesn't go very well because the coffee I'm drinking right now is cold already and I'm pissed off, so my drawing is gonna be even worse. do you imagine a computer doing a different drawing because that day is a bit angry and the coffee machine is not working, and has a discussion with I don't know, his mother, and that day he played a game that he liked but only because reminds him another game that he played when he was a child, and that game reminds a lot because his friend died because they played together. Do you imagine a machine doing that process thinking? That's what creates masterpieces, because creators care about that. That's why you have Tomb Raiders, that's why you have God of War, that's why you have The Last of Us, that's why you have Game of Thrones, that's why you have Star Wars, because humans lives, because stories. An artist don't do the same as a machine. It doesn't matter how many times people repeat this. It's not true. It's completely different. The difference is any damn moment AI things still need human guidance. I mean, human guidance. If a 5-year-old can do a AI image, I think call that guidance is again a big stretch. It's not human. It's not guidance. It's the same guidance of someone with 2 functional neurons can do, basically. Refinement, again, it's another bullshit, because refinement, it will be in 1 year time. You don't need even refinement. It's excuses to try to avoid the copyright lawsuit, basically. But that's not true. It's like guidance and bullshit. If we are talking about upscalers, denoisers, things that they are not part of the creative process but automatizes the tedious part, I could agree with you on that. Basically, every smartphone, it has a upscaler, a denoiser. When you play in any Epic Games game, you are having a temporal AI base with tensor cores, blah blah blah, denoisers and upscaling and anti-aliasing and many systems. But that's another thing. We are talking about generative AI. So the human input is meaningless. Is not relevant for the conversation, because basically all the creativity is done by a machine that doesn't have creativity more than a statistical database. Starting with, this is the interesting part, because otherwise, because there is no intent, this is the beauty, because there is no intent, they need to start with a fucking sigma noise. It is the same that if I throw a rock to the sky, and from the impact in the floor, I call that my art. Yeah, some people will argue that is art. Now, try to copyright this mountain because I walk on top of this mountain. Try to copyright this tree because I shake the tree and the leaves fell. You are not able to copyright that, because that is nature. Physics are not part of art. In the same way, randomness is not part of art. Your human input going to Photoshop and just removing one of the fingers is not enough. Yeah, but I mean, and people say that a banana is art, but we are talking here about the process, the human craft. Basically, copyright, I think in UK, it says that to be granted, needs to have a 60% or something like that of the input, leaving a lot of, obviously, randomizers, and other elements that they are not part of the input. But it's a lot of work. In most of the courts in the world, in order to get a copyright, you need to prove, if you have a lawsuit and you have a dispute, you need to prove quite a lot that work has a lot, not a bit, a lot of your input. You need to show that it's completely transformative. Right now, all the cases, like for example, this comic of, I don't know, Larissa, or I don't care, it's funny because the arrangement is copyrightable. The arrangement of the AI images, as a curator, it was copyrightable, but the images itself, they were not. Meaning that I can take that design and sell the comics by my own if I want. It's not copyrighted, it's fucking public domain. So that's the other story, like AI work. Who the hell first? Personally, and I say this openly, I'm sometimes hiring to the artists or 3D artists. If I find AI work, to me it's a no. automatically, even if they have good work in the past. To me, is no. That's it. That's the first thing, because it tells me many things already, a lot of information, and it's not any kind of discrimination. It's actually the other way around. I think it's the moment to support artists, not to support this bullshit. Secondly, companies that excuse me, that they want to experiment with AI, you know the fucking legal minefield that means? That you just do some textures with AI, or you just do an skybox like the one I got here with AI, and you publish your game. Legal didn't notice that skybox, and when you publish your game, people play your game a lot. From millions of players, one of them notices that one skybox has a fucking Super Mario. For any reason, like the one I told you has a Super Mario in the bottom. Do you know what Nintendo is gonna do with your millions of sales? Yeah, it's okay, it's one image, poor guys. You know Nintendo. You know what Nintendo is gonna do with your ass, basically? To play with AI? Do you think this is a safe path? And this is an extreme case. You don't need to see a Super Mario to receive a beautiful lawsuit. If overfitting happens, if the dataset is disclosed and is using ArtStation work and law changes, it's a legal lottery. Putting this in a video game, in a movie that you want to treat as a product, is a lottery to destroy yourself, basically. So I'm impressed, like people doing this so reckless. And funny thing is, most of the people I work in big companies or in games, they don't want to risk. They don't want to think even about this at this moment. Sorry. Apparently Blizzard is doing some maneuvers. I'm trying to contact some of them to know more about this. But it's a big risk. They say they are trying using their own artists and their own work. I would like to know if the artists agreed and signed that contract saying, yes, I want my art to be trained by AI. I'm wondering if every single artist, actual and past, signed an agreement saying, yes, I don't care, or I will have this compensation monthly or right now upfront to use my art to create your AI models. I'm wondering really about that, because now Blizzard apparently is saying, yeah, we are using generative AI, using our own images in our workplace. Okay. Do the artists agree on that? Or it was just kind of shadowy overnight thing? How does this work? Is people happy about that? I'm gonna tell you my impression. I think people is gonna get very angry because I know things already, and I think all these AI bros, they are trying to push this revolution. If they really wanted to do that, the last thing you want to do is to make angry the people that fed your fucking system first, because you are depending on them. And I saw this kind of AI bros a stupid hate to artists because they can't stand that they need them. They need them. It's a kind of irony. They hate them, but they need them, because otherwise they wouldn't have the products. So I'm wondering, all these kind of experiments in AAA games, are the artists happy about that? Or do you want to create a fucking riot inside your company? Of course, yeah, that's the thing. But that's what I mean. If you want to destroy and to displace artists, what you are gonna feed to the machine in 10 years? Basically, this could be the end of any golden age of art in decades, until our grandsons realize how stupid we were, that rather than focusing our efforts in finding a solution on climate change, we just were wasting our times in fucking NFTs, in fucking Web3 metaverse, and in fucking AI. Like, I saw one of these AI bros saying, wow, imagine our kids are gonna tell us, wow, you really needed to shoot people and actors to do a movie? How crazy. And my answer was, no dude, in 20 years time, what your kids are gonna tell you, daddy, how you were so fucking stupid that now I need to eat fucking sand in this fucking climate change, that you were focused your fucking efforts in AI, in Web3, in Meta, in your fucking crypto wallet bullshit. What you were thinking about, dude? What you were thinking about? Where your brain? How you were able to have these neurons to have me and not having the neurons to notice what is really important. So yeah, man, focusing what is all this AI, no retopology, no denoisers, no UV makers, no ways of rendering faster, no ways of optimizing, I don't know, like compiling times. No, what we got is fucking generative images bullshit. You see the problem here, man? It's fucking insane if you think about it. But it's Silicon Valley playbook. Make a product, create expectations, put it free for everyone. Once everyone is hooked to the product, sell it. That's it. And if you have any legal issues because copyright, it doesn't matter. It's not your product anymore. You sold that, so it's not your problem. Next. And you see all this shit that you see here in the screen. They pump it. They do the viral video. Everyone likes it. No one questions things. They start to monetize it. Someone is gonna do a lawsuit. Maybe Nintendo. Maybe Hideo Kojima. Be my guest, please. And then, oh, too late, is the CEOs already took the money because they sold the product to whatever other company in Silicon Valley that was stupid enough to buy this. So pump and dump, one after the other, one tool to the next one. You think Midjourney, what the fuck? Midjourney started as a stupid research project, obviously to avoid copyright issues. Now, I mean, people who pays for Midjourney, to be honest, is incredible, because they don't know, but they are just basically feeding the machine with that money. That money is the money of the artist. That money is the money of entire lives, of careers, of people traveling, studying, courses, companies. That money is the money of millions, if not billions, of lives just taken because someone decided to train an AI system with that and now sell that as a kind of fee. Fuck off, man. Really, dude, grow up. I mean, what to say? What I expect is this year we are seeing many things on the parliaments. In Europe is happening very positively. Basically, there is a draft already that says that every company functioning with AI in Europe needs to disclose the data set, and they will categorize the level of risk. That means that the Stable Diffusion and Midjourney most likely will need to fucking disclose the data set, and we are gonna confirm what we already knew, that is using copyrighted material. We will see how that ends. So I'm very happy that at least legal and law is moving faster than I expected. I'm really excited and I'm really happy about that. So that's the good news. Like, I do believe that humans are initially stupid, but with time we find our way, and I do believe that we will find a way where AI can exist. I've been working with AI like from ILM that we work in, not me specifically, but we use the machine learning for facial capture, we use machine learning for crowd simulations, we use for physics, for many things. But that's completely different, man. The AI we are living right now is a global theft that I recommend to anyone. Don't be a participant of this stupid movement that is only a benefit of a very few, and no one will hire you with your AI pixel dump. Trust me. The only one that can hire you is the same theory that the NFTs. NFT bros buying NFTs from other NFT bros and creating a microeconomy that has no impact in the global market. That's the reality. So just keep in mind that is AI is not going anywhere, but AI is going nowhere neither. So that's my little advice. I think that's my rant. Because I guess I got people then like thinking, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This is my honest rant. Tomorrow I need to be more polite, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm very curious, and I think the guys on the panels are really cool people, but again, maybe they have a different opinion than mine, so we'll see. Anyway, have a beautiful night. See you soon. Bye bye.